EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Landover. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double. Terry Lyons. Come on. Hit. 19, start.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Terry Lyons.
From the gun, here's Ward. Taken in, it's Tez Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 14 on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go. Here we go. Start.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Nick Cross on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
79 Broncos. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60-6.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Go.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Pass right side, going to be taken in by Walker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Get up. Liking 18. Ready, right?
On the carry into Pacheco. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. Well, you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it.
We try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Ward going to keep it here on the zone read. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready? 18 cards. Ready?
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Rome Odunze, touchdown Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
This one taken at the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ready. Cougar 19.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Panther 60, Panther 60!
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Cougars, go!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. His pass caught. It's Chizokonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it! Hawk 70. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of
When
8.
you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Washington. 41 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, he'll throw with Daniel. He's got his big tight end, Chizokonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up! Ready! 19 Tiger, 9 Warrior, 17.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
You know, I think we take for granted, we see these guys so often now in this league, Mike, have the ability to throw the ball so accurately on the move. And it's not as easy as it looks. And here's a great example why. If you're not perfect from the ground up and that ball just comes out a little off rhythm, it ends up going back the other way.
A toss left side, caught by his running back. He'll be taken down but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On first down, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Shotgun snap for Ward. A short one there to Bellinger. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Ward. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Ward to throw again. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
60. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk set. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Go, Reed, go. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut 19. Ready.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Again, working deep downfield. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Panther 11. 19 tight.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
It's a 10-yard ball.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive. For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
19 Tigers, 18 Rodney, Warriors 17.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Titans.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go.
Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion comes Walker. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
At the 4-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ward. On the run to the right. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown Titans. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown Tennessee. The extra point is good. And the Titans draw closer here. It's 21 to 14.
Titans 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders going to extend their lead. It's now 24 to 14.
Titans 14.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 17, put it in.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Now Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Washington.
That's good for Washington.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 79 Broncos. Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for.
Brings up 3rd down.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Okay, break. Hey, check. Stephanie. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hurt.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he is out of bounds. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Ready up. Get it.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. D.J. Johnson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Come on. Set. 18 caught. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. That's caught left side by Bellinger. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. He'll bring up 4th down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This one from 52 yards away. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down by Jartavius Martin. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 43-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60, Mustang 19. Here we go. 19.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Buffalo 18. Tag.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. There's Okonkwo open left side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniel. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get it. Ready up.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
11. Panther 11. Ready? Panthers 18, 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Legarius Sneed. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
On the jump.
2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion comes Walker. Out of the gun, Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
A gain of 6 yards. Down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. This is 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
In motion comes Walker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A run with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Is that complete? Right side, it's Bellinger. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Up 3rd and 4.
Here's Pacheco. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Titan first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
60. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Ward. This one pulled in by the tight end, Bellinger. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Big Lion. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will have a Titans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on third and a yard.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run here. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Will lose a yard. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now, on second and long.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now, it's Ward. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down for Tennessee.
16 yards. First down, Titans.
Ready. Go, Rick. Back.
Back to throw is Ward. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Warrior 70. Hey, check that. Street.
Here's Ward. That one caught by Adams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Ward to throw again. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
Yards to go.
Got it. Ready? Dragon 60. Here we go. Cougar 19. Street. Go.
One last throw here for Ward. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down one. Will they go for two and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field. go for two and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down one, go for two, go for the win. And he is in. The call works. And they're going to walk off a winner. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.